The one-time Republican governor of Ohio addressing the Democratic National Convention tonight. So will John Kasich's anti-Trump crusade sway moderate Republican voters in the Buckeye State or elsewhere come Election Day? White House correspondent Kevin Court takes a look live from Columbus tonight. Good evening, Kevin.
Evening, Shannon. Great to be with you. It was country over party. That was the main theme of John Kasich's remarks tonight. Himself, as you mentioned, a former Republican governor here in the Buckeye State, speaking tonight to the Democratic National Convention.
Yes, there are areas where Joe and I absolutely disagree, but that's okay, because that's America. Because whatever our differences, we respect one another as human beings.
While Democrats believe they have a good chance to flip Ohio from red to blue on the strength of moderate Republicans like Kasich and suburban women, some of them, like Sophie Donahoe, say the selection of Kamala Harris as the VP pick for Joe Biden will factor heavily.
I think my biggest hesitation about Joe Biden is that we're not voting for future President Joe Biden. We're really voting for future President Kamala Harris. And I don't feel that I know very much about her record.
While the president visited another Midwestern swing state today, Minnesota, he remains fairly popular here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. So much so, in fact, that Republicans believe they can win Ohio by an even larger margin in 2020 than they did back in 2016. Of course, the president won the state by 8 percentage points back then. And that, by the way, Shannon, far outpaced the polling data going into the election. In fact, at this time back in 2016, he was trailing by 3. So, you know, that's an 11-point swing. And believe it or not, a lot of Republicans that I've spoken with coming into our trip here to Ohio tell us they are completely convinced he'll best that 8-point margin once again here in 2020. A lot of days left, 77 before the election, give or take. We'll see how it all turns out. But for now, back to you.
Yeah, and as Brett said earlier, it's really important to have context about polls now versus exactly this time 4 years ago. Exactly. Are they battleground states? Are they national? It all makes a big difference in how we interpret those numbers. So we'll keep doing that as we count down to Election Day. Kevin, thank you.